Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. An Oahu grand jury today returned an indictment against Travis Rodrigues. The 40-year-old man has been charged with murder in the death of his 18-month-old daughter, Kytana Ancog. Rodrigues is being held at the Oahu Correctional Center in lieu of $2 million bail. An arraignment is expected in the coming days. Police say Rodrigues, who also goes as Travis Heflinger, confessed to hitting and shaking his baby in early February. Police say he made arrangements to dispose of her body. An acquaintance identified as Scott Michael Carter allegedly told Rodrigues he would take care of it. Prosecutors charge Carter with hindering prosecution. He's being held at the correctional facility on $1 million bail. Kytana was last seen January 31st after her mother dropped her off with Rodrigues at an Aiea home. The baby's body hasn't been found. Hawaii health officials today reported 67 new coronavirus cases. Officials also recorded one new coronavirus-related death on Oahu. So far, 428 people have died statewide. The state's total number of cases since the start of the pandemic now stands at 27,000. Oahu saw 45 new infections, 8 on Maui, 7 on the Big Island, 1 on Kauai, and 1 on Molokai, and 5 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside the state. Health officials say the lower case numbers reported Tuesday and Wednesday are due to problems with electronic laboratory reporting. Officials are expecting a rebound effect with higher daily case counts in the coming days. Hawaii officials say 769 COVID cases are considered to be active. The state saw 41 fewer active infections today. A total of 1,806 people are currently hospitalized with COVID, and Hawaii saw 2 new hospitalizations today. Winter storms on the mainland U.S. this week have interrupted vaccine deliveries to Hawaii. The Department of Health said the bad weather resulted in delayed shipments of more than 37,000 doses of coronavirus vaccines to the state. Officials say only about 10,250 doses were successfully delivered. The vaccine shortage has led the state's 2 largest mass vaccination clinics to put on hold or reschedule appointments. As of Wednesday, Department of Health said 268,428 vaccines have been administered of the 315,900 received by the state. State health officials say 55% of individuals 75 and older in Hawaii had received at least 1 dose of the coronavirus vaccine. A young, malnourished monk seal from Oahu is now under the care of veterinarians on the Big Island. Mele is the newest patient at Keikaiola, the Marine Mammal Center's monk seal hospital in Kailua Kona. Officials say Mele was malnourished when she arrived earlier this month, but is still active and alert. Wildlife officials spotted her around Oahu waters in poor condition. A team of researchers and volunteers have been monitoring Mele since mid-November. Officials decided to take her to Keikaiola for rehabilitative care. Hawaiian monk seals are a critically endangered species. Only about 1,400 remain in the wild. Another CBS crime drama may be headed to Hawaii. Entertainment publication People.com reported NCIS Hawaii spinoff is in development, but hasn't officially been greenlit. The show is a Hawaii spinoff of the popular series based on the Naval Criminal Investigative Service. NCIS was launched in 2003 and later had spinoffs in Los Angeles and New Orleans, according to People.com. CBS declined to comment Wednesday. The news comes along almost a year after the end of Hawaii 5-0 reboot series. The real NCIS has a field office at Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam. The TV version filmed at Hickam and elsewhere on Oahu in a crossover with Hawaii 5-0 back in 2012. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.